Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Oh my god, I missed you guys. But you guys are real ones if you watched my Vlogmas. I cannot believe I did that shit, posting every fucking day. I'm honestly so proud of myself, especially because I've never been like a YouTube girl. I'm mostly known for my short videos or my short comedy videos. Dude, honestly, I need to get something off my chest. I feel like a lot of people need to get to know me. I feel like a lot of my followers are like, do something funny. Y si no me pongo a brincar como payaso, they're like, boring, bye. Like, they just know me for my funny videos. They don't know me for my personality. And that fucking sucks, dude, because I feel like I'm a dope-ass girl. Anyway, I'm so fucking glad I did Vlogmas and that we're also doing the podcast and we're gonna start posting regularly back to our regular schedule. We got so caught up with the vlogs and then we went to the Colorado trip. But yeah, mis angelitas, I freaking missed you guys so much and I am so happy to be back on my regular schedule. For today's video, les quiero dar consejos, and not just any consejo. I want to give you guys relationship advice. I'm like, why haven't I done a video like this? Like, this is my shit. This is how I went viral back in 1932, telling you guys not to be pendejas. And I feel like I saved a lot of girls, dude. Como que las curé de pendejitis. También aquí tengo una maruchan. I'm busting a... ¿Y si nos echamos una maruchan? I have Valentina. I don't know why I don't have Tapatio. You know what? Maybe because me la chingué. But I'm honestly a Tapatio gal. Comment below if you're a Valentina or Tapatio girl because I want to know. Me, I just honestly grew up eating Tapatio. I think que me la acabé con mis huevos, like my boiled eggs, because dude, I'm huevera as fuck. I love boiled eggs. I love scrambled eggs. I love sunny side up eggs. Dude, I'm huevera. Any type of egg, yo me los chingo. But anyway, I'm gonna eat it before it gets too soggy. Can you guys hear that? You know what I thought? Of that one video that's like, oh, that's the sound of bomb-ass pussy. So I asked you guys on Instagram to send me sus historias y sus casos. Yo me creo muy Silvia Pinal, huh? Like, acompaña a ver esta triste historia. Dude, that's me as fuck right now. Alright, so if you're watching this, go get a maruchan y hay que chingarnos una maruchan, dude. Oh my god, I'm so glad a crusty part didn't fall from that. Oh fuck yeah, dude, this shit's gonna hit. So some of you guys me mandaron sus historias, and then I also got questions, and I feel like this is a really good question para todas las heartbroken, and it says, how do you let go of someone who once was a huge part of your life? It's pretty hard, dude. I feel like it's hard, especially since you're so used to a person. You're not only in love with that person, you're used to that person y la costumbre está bien cabrona. Pero hay veces que ya no te queda de otra y te tienes que amarrar un huevo because whatever that person did to you, I'm assuming it was a partner that you were with for a long ass time. So the reason why you're leaving has to be a good reason, right? At this point, no te queda de otra. No más que te quedes ahí como pendeja, dude. And do you want that? No. I feel like it comes to a point where you already had enough, dude. Que no te queda de otra. You just have to leave and... Oh, wow. This shit's bomb as fuck. So you need to be really strong, girl. And some other advice that I can give you is to remember this quote. And this quote can apply to anything. It's, time heals all wounds unless you pick at them. And I honestly live by that quote. I found that quote when I was a Tumblr girl. You know how Tumblr had like so many quotes? Time could heal you. I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say that something hurts you and you just keep picking at it. For example, andas de chismosa en su página. You keep texting him, begging him, whatever you're doing, you're picking at that wound or wound. Dude, my chuntias can't even talk. You keep picking en donde te duele. Así que te tienes que dejar de eso. También distract yourself. Go out. Find a hobby, do some activities, go window shop, exercise. Hay un montón de cosas que puedes hacer y siéntete orgullosa de ti misma. Porque Si tienes los huevos para dejar a un güey que no vale la pena, te aplaudo. La neta, that's self-love. And that's super good that you love yourself and that you're doing what's best for you. Remember, the best is gonna come. Dude, especially if you're giving yourself all that self-love, you're gonna attract good things to happen to you. Así que no te me agüites. And remember that things are gonna get better. Also, the good thing about being single and not being with a person, low-key, you can go putear. Like, obviously be safe. Obviously be safe, but you know what I mean? You don't have nobody, like, que te esté amargando la vida and shit, especially if it was that toxic. ¿Para qué estar en una relación así, dude? That shit just drains you. Now, this other question that I got is almost the same, and it says, how to know you're ready to let go of a toxic partner and how to know they are the one. So, you're never really gonna be ready to let go. You need to just do it. Te tienes que soltar, dude. Because the more you're in that toxic relationship, te vas a estancar más en ese puto hoyo. And fuck that, dude. If you're already getting red flags and you feel like it's time to let go, pues ¿qué más esperas? Oh, and also, how to know they are the one. Number one, if they're not toxic. Number two, I feel like they're just gonna make you the happiest and you're just gonna know, honestly. But just to make it clear, si andan con sus pendejadas, they're not the one. Because I feel like a lot of girls se aferran a una relación and make excuses for men. Y la neta, there's always gonna be problems. Always. Because nobody's perfect. Pero hay muchas que se aferran a que les pongan el cuerno, a que las traten como una mierda. And they're like, oh, well, there's always gonna be problems. Like, I'm a ride or die. He's still the one. Like, no, dude. Being a ride or die doesn't mean that you're gonna be a pendeja. And justifying him treating you like shit doesn't mean that it's normal. Because, every relationship has problems. Like, no, también no se pasen. Yo estoy hablando de problemitas así chiquitos. Like, yeah, we're gonna be jealous sometimes. There's gonna be disagreements. Pero de que estés llorándole y rogándole todos los días, no. Esos no son problemas. Esas son toxicidades. Oh my god, guys, I have a long ass message y se los voy a leer, so be ready. 6 años juntos, not legally married, but you know us Mexicans. LOL. My daughter is 2 years old. She has a chronic condition. It's called PCD. She also has her heart on the opposite side. It's called situs inversus. So she's her special baby. With COVID, it's been hard to get the message across that any cold or flu for her is much worse. So we try our best to get our message out to the closest family members that if they are sick or have been out, please make sure you don't come until you think it's safe. Yes. I agree with that, dude. Well, my husband's side of the family seem to just give 0 fucks, no mames. Ya me emperré. Ay, no, dude, cómo me caga la gente así. Like, ¿por qué no respetan? Like, if someone's sick or someone's not trying to get sick, ¿qué les cuesta, dude? Nomás no acercarse. O si quieren estar ahí de metidos, que no vayan a lugares donde hay gente enferma or big crowds. Like, dude, what's so hard to respect? I know, dude, that already pissed me off. Okay, and it says, and the more I tell my husband, the more he gets upset with me. He says he's doing the best he can, but I think he can be more clear to them. I think he hasn't even told them the whole situation with her baby girl. So his brother, 27 years old, had a bad drug reaction and was hospitalized for 10 days. My husband drove 19 hours to go pick him up. He does have parents and a sister. They didn't want to go pick him up. No me digas que le están dejando todo el pedo a tu esposo, dude. No me digas. Not even go help my husband drive. Anyways, we had that brother for 6 months in our house. We fed him and helped him out with past due taxes he had, medical insurance, along with other documents he needed. The problem was he was always in communication with the mom and dad, letting them know what our lives consisted of. No manches, no. I'm sorry, dude. It's just that I'm getting so pissed. Shit like this pisses me off. Like, you let people in your house y todo lo que hacen es hablar de cómo uno vive, por buena gente siempre sale uno cagado. Gente malagradecida, naca, corriente. I'm sorry, but it's the fucking truth. People like this get on my fucking nerves, bruh. Entonces andaba de messenger el brother. Okay. Ooh, okay. So the brother would say that their business was going well, since it went okay. The mom would take advantage and call my husband and ask for money. Then the other brother in Texas was deported. They charged him $12,000 and the mom wanted my husband to pay for it. The other brother in Mexico, married with kids, kept pushing that he wanted the parents to get his residency. For that, they needed a lawyer. That's $12,000 and the mom again pushing for my husband to pay. At this point, I'm like, no, no, and no. Period. Periodo. We've helped his younger one out and it's not been easy. Living with him was not easy. He can give zero fucks about my daughter and we go out of our way to keep the house and cars clean for her own good. Hygiene is very important to us. For obvious reasons, and to that brother, it wasn't. And hand with other tantrums, he would throw like a kid. And my husband would take off so much time from my daughter and a lot of times away from me as a wife. And the more times I called it out, the more I was portrayed as the bitch. Yup. Saliste cagada, amiga. Saliste bien cagada. Qué bueno y me da muchísimo gusto que no te dejas, amiga. Qué bueno que te estás dando cuenta porque gente así aprovechada, si no le pones un stop, ellos no ponen stop. Ellos son de esa gente que dame. Uno se puede estar muriendo y ellos todavía dame. I'm sorry, I got ardida. Just that shit like this pisses me off, dude. And the story's not done, guys. Sorry, I just got ardida. I'm gonna keep reading it. And it says, I eventually texted the older sister. She's married. I told her that I felt like it wasn't okay that they put the whole pressure on my husband. My husband is sick. He's been on medication for 3 years now because of stress. His bowel gets irritated and it's painful. He takes daily meds for that. Our stress with our daughter, mortgage, business, etc. is more than enough stress for him. I told all this to the oldest sister, thinking she would perhaps understand my point of view. Nope, she went off on me. Pinche vieja. That she didn't know my husband still took meds and all this bullshit. So she went off on me and called my husband like she hadn't told me shit. Well, I eventually told my husband and showed him the text and he got upset with me. With me, bro. Another argument. Distancing us more and more. All this time, you think they call him. Obviously, they never call me. They call him to ask how he is going. Never ask about my child, menos de mí. So now, my husband stops by their house at least 4 times a month because his business requires him to travel a lot, so he will eventually stop by when he is near. But neither time do they ask for his daughter. They just care for him or act like they do so they can ask him for money. Now, the brother is back with his parents. I'm not sure what she said, but it says the one in Texas is there too, with his wife and her kids. They live on a 1-bedroom trailer. That is not living conditions. The mom, dad, younger sister 23, brother 27, brother 31, his wife and 2 kids, none of them work. Just the dad. Bola de huevones. My husband offered the brother that was here with us, told him, come back, I have a lot of work. You just get up, don't have to waste gas. I provide food, just like he did when he was here, rent-free, food-free, and every day he woke up to work, he had his $150 daily, but he refused. He said, no, you work too much, I need a break. Now he has a daughter in Mexico and he clearly doesn't take responsibility like he should. But when an issue comes up, they always come and cry to my husband. But like I told my husband, they are old enough to work. They gotta stop living paycheck to paycheck and do some sacrifice in order to start some kind of saving and invest in something. They can't always be the huevones and just call you when they need you, need your money. They gotta show some kind of effort. And when I told my husband, hey, no, they right away say, es tu pinche vieja que no te deja. Te mandan. No le des ni tanto amor ni tanto dinero. Al rato se van a dejar. Pinches ardidos. Esa es gente envidiosa de su relación. Y qué bueno que ya no los tienen en su casa, porque yo siento que las malas vibras se pegan. And I feel like that was the reason why you guys were feeling so distant. Okay, I'm getting off topic again. It's just that this shit, oh my god, dude. They really, really want us to separate. So any chance they get to see my husband and I'm not around, they will tell him all these consejos about not to listen to me. That first comes mom and dad. Ay, cómo chingan con eso. Primero la familia. Primero la mamá. Eso es lo que siempre dicen las suegras tóxicas. Porque ellas cuando hicieron su familia, cuando se fueron a vivir a otro lado, hicieron su vida, ellas no pensaron en la mamá. Ellas estaban enfocadas en su marido y más con el pinche machismo que tienen muchas. Oh, y que le dicen that we're brothers for life, so we gotta support them. No mames. They tell him all this in order to have him pay for all their bad decisions. A huevo. Así es la gente huevona y aprovechada. The Texas one did not get deported for being a nice guy. He was in drugs and didn't work and would argue with the lady in front of the kids that aren't even his. So my husband will come and I'll tell him what I think. And it's logical stuff. I told him, cuando hay enfermedad, ni me preguntes. Lo vamos a ayudar en lo que podamos. Así sea el brother, sister, mom, dad, whatever. We will be there. You're a real one for that. But if it's just because they don't want to work and keep going back to their drugs, yeah, no, we can be supporting that. Pues sí, porque si le siguen ayudando, es como diciéndole, ten dinero para que te compres tu alcohol y tus drogas y tus pendejadas. And you're putting yourself last with your hard-working money. Why don't they come and help you? You got tons of work here, but no, they just want it easy. My husband has asked his dad multiple times, come on your vacation days, come over and we can build a fence. And his dad came twice and never laid a hand. But his son asked him for help. Well, several times the dad finally told him, and he said, yo a tu casa nunca te voy a ayudar porque si un día se dejan, todo se le va a quedar a tu vieja. Ay, no, ¿a poco el viejo también está de ardido? Madre, todavía de que le ofreciste su casa, ayuda a sus hijos huevones, ay no, Dios mío. And my husband said, lo que estoy haciendo es para mi hija, si me dejo o me muero, quiero dejar a mi niña eso, porque con eso que tiene no sabemos si vaya a poder trabajar. And his dad nodded his head and shrugged his shoulders and said, yo no sé, ya te dije. Pinche viejo. So what does that mean? That if it's not for him, he doesn't want to waste his time and effort. I'm the one that his son chose to make a family, and him saying that is telling me what? That he doesn't care, that he doesn't approve. My daughter turns 3 in April. As a Catholic, we want to celebrate her 3 años, give thanks to God for these years. She's made it through a surgery and several sicknesses, but here she is with us. We give thanks for her being here with us, for the strength God sent her and sent us to be by her side. And honestly, with those things my husband's parents say and think about me, I don't feel comfortable with them coming over. They are 3 hours away, so when they come, they stay at least 2 nights. This new year, I want it to be good, and I want to forget so many bad things from their part. But this, I don't know how I would be able to. I don't know if letting this go without an apology is just another slap in the face to me. Like letting them do and say whatever they want and never have any consequences. Never have to apologize and just always have that power to put me down, show no respect to me. Fuck their love, but they gotta respect me. And obviously, no love towards my daughter. That is what has me firm on not giving a damn about them. If they come celebrate her 3rd birthday or not, I don't want them involved if they never ask or show interest in her well-being. As to my husband and I, we are very distant at this moment. I feel like he hides messages and calls with them to kind of avoid me telling him, what do they want now? I can't trust him. I know he sent them money a couple times already, and to me, that's just a slap in the face. Or giving them more power or freedom, or giving them the right to do or say to me whatever they want. In the end, they will win. And that's what they want, money. I told my husband, please, tell them they have to respect me. I haven't done absolutely nothing to them. No disrespect, no nothing. I asked him to tell them, but he says he does. But his actions is what they base it off. That he can tell them this and that, but he's still around to give them what they want. No me hace caso. So what does that tell them? Nosotros tampoco. Honestly, I agree with you 1000%, and I am so glad you're speaking up. Yo la neta dijera la misma cosa, que ya no les dé dinero, porque nomás están de pinches huevones gorrones, y todavía se ponen a hablar. Like, what the fuck is that, dude? You're so nice for letting them in your home and helping them. La neta, mis respetos for you, because that shit is hard. And yeah, I don't think your husband should be sending them money. I feel like his focus should be you and your daughter, especially since you guys are now a family. Otra cosa también, si tu husband les está dando dinero, es como si les estuviera aplaudiendo. Después de que les hacen una pendejada, el dinero, it's like the reward. So that fucking sucks. I think you should keep telling your husband that that's not cool, and he should back you up. I guess try to talk to him more, because he needs to understand that is some bullshit, especially how they disrespect you so much and how you say that you want to forget about it next year. La neta, mis respetos para ti, but what I would do is I would just be distant from them, especially if they're not showing any love or care towards my daughter. Pero para alzar la mano para dinero, en chinga. So I would be like, fuck that. Con esa gente de lejitos, y lo más lejitos mejor, que no te metan esas pinches malas vibras a tu casa, porque esa gente es gente ardida, envidiosa y negativa. And you don't want those vibes in your house. Again, I could tell you're a girl with a huge heart, dude, for giving these people so many chances. I really hope things get better for you, and I think they should apologize to you. But honestly, yo pienso que gente así es gente ignorante. Ellos no piensan en pedir perdón. Y aparte, if you ask for an apology, I feel like that's whack as fuck. I fucking hate when people give apologies like that. Like, when you're basically gonna tell them to apologize to you too if you tell your husband, you know? Like when you tell someone, oh, well, you never apologized to me, and they're like, oh, sorry there. Like, that is some bullshit. Like, I fucking hate when people do that. It's like, I don't need your apology if it's like that. Si no viene del corazón, yo no la quiero. But yeah, girl, I am so sorry you went through that. This next question says, my boyfriend and I of 2 years broke up. 2 weeks later, he started talking to another girl. Is taking him back stupid? Lo dejo or give him another try? To be honest with you, this has happened to me. It was in high school with the boyfriend that I had. El que era como bien toxiquito. We were together for like years, and literally like a week later, he had a girlfriend. And I was like, no mames. Después de ahí dije, a la chingada. I don't know, dude. I feel like it's kind of giving. I wanted to break up to putear right away. But I don't know. I could be wrong. It depends too. Like, did you want to putear too? But no, I think that's bullshit, dude. Did he like that girl all along? I would just have so many fucking questions. And I feel like if you would get back with him, well, if it was me, but like obviously it's not me, you know what I mean? I feel like I would always be bringing that up, and it would just create problems. I think it would be stupid, because you deserve someone who's gonna be obsessed with you and is not gonna have any other girl in mind. Ya no quiero esta sopa. Este otro mensaje dice, hello, so I've never had a relationship with my in-laws while dating for the past almost 10 years. But recently we got married in October, and a part of me was hoping things would change, because we are now married. But ever since our wedding, they haven't even contacted me to see how I'm doing or anything. I know I shouldn't complain, because I prefer this rather than having a nosy in-law, but it still hurts a little. Should I be the bigger person and reach out, or just let it be? Honestly, I have a few questions. Like, would you go over his house? Because having no relationship at all or zero contact with them, that's weird. You should ask your husband, like, hey, what's up with that? Like, do they ask about me? Y ya después de ahí, you're gonna know if it's worth it hacer la fuerza o no. ¿Qué tal si no les caes, dude? Because that's kind of weird too that they haven't reached out. But again, I don't want to make you have bad thoughts. What if that's not the case and it's just just me being a fucking tóxica. Pero pues también si no les caes ni modo y si no les caes cántale. Este verso es pa' tu abuela y los que llevan tu sangre agarrados de la mano. Chinguen todos a su madre. Dale, dale, dale. My advice is tú no te agüites si vas a caer bien o no. Don't expect anything from anyone, but yeah, you should definitely ask your husband what's up with that. Ahora, esta última pregunta dice, do you think a relationship can recover from cheating? Like if a guy genuinely changes. Yo pienso que if you could handle it, and if you're not gonna be bringing it up every fucking month, and if he's actually gonna change, like maybe he was like super, super young. It was like some 1932 shit, which obviously it still hurt. Your feelings were super valid. I don't think I would be able to handle it. But if you could handle it, y no vas a estar cada mes, ay, me acuerdo cuando me puso el cuerno. Si tienes los suficientes huevos para aguantar eso y no andar de insegura y de celosa, and if he actually changed, because I know that there is guys that do change. And sometimes shit like that happens, you know? Which honestly should never fucking happen because I would be fucking pissed. But sometimes shit like that happens and... Okay, I found more messages from that same girl. Aw, you guys are such a cute couple. I feel like, because why did he have to cheat? It says, to continue my question, like if a guy genuinely changes in so many ways, my boyfriend stopped drinking completely, stopped hanging out with bad friends, etc. I saw so much change and I wonder if a relationship can truly recover. I almost feel like messaging the girl and losing me changed our relationship in such a good way. But I don't know, it's still hard sometimes. This is us. If you could handle it and you truly, truly believe he's your person, do what makes you happy. Y me da mucho gusto, amiga, que se puso las pilas, aunque me da coraje que te puso el cuerno. Nada más don't be crying like every month. Please don't, because my heart would feel for you to be in that situation. And yeah, guys, this is it for my video today. Also, subscribe down below. Háganme el paro. Follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next video.